Next session, we're going to talk about AI agents. Who of you has been yesterday at the Orange Stage 7.1 at the marketing distribution track? Right. Have you seen the startup pitches? Yes, wonderful. So you know what to expect, right? So we have a fantastic speaker sourced for you. He's working on a very exciting startup. Yesterday, he pitched it on stage with the investors and the global audience of travel professionals worldwide. Today, he's here to give you more insights on it because he says AI agents are going to completely change how travel is working in loyalty. So I'm super thrilled for that. And I welcome on stage the CEO and co-founder at Me Protocol, Robert Wesley. The stage is yours.
Thank you so much, Leah. Good afternoon, everyone. So who here's tired of hearing about AI agents? Anyone? Or who's ready to get going? Let's talk about practical applications of AI agents. So I'm Robert Wesley. I'm the founder and CEO of MyAI and the co-founder of Me Protocol. And just to give you a little bit of background on myself, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I founded 4 companies and even a nonprofit, doing everything from graph computing, deep tech, to social media analytics back when that was a new and cool thing. And now we're into the rewards technology. How did we get here? So MyAI started off actually building an AI agent back before ChatGPT and all the generative AI stuff. It just happened that we were building it right in the middle of COVID. And so you can imagine we were kind of ahead of our time. So we weren't using LLMs or these kind of like more recent innovations. We were using enrichment of feature vectors and things like that, so old techniques for AI agents. What we decided to do was we decided to focus on one aspect of travel with our work, and that's rewards. And so we've built an entire new infrastructure that connects rewards programs around the world. And this infrastructure is specifically designed, as you might expect, for AI agents. So just to give you a little bit of context to make sure we're all on the same page, everyone here kind of understands what AI agents are, autonomous AI agents doing work for us, great, saving us time. Rewards, what we mean by that is mainly with dealing with fungible rewards. So miles, points, stars, and the offers that you can redeem these rewards for. A lot of people think about rewards very holistically, and then very specific to this presentation, we'll be talking about fungible rewards. Okay, let's get going. So for us, there are 2 likely futures for rewards, fungible rewards. So there's one future, one thesis, one hypothesis that says rewards are going to be completely disappearing over the next 5 years. Completely gone, irrelevant. So why would someone say that that's the case? Well, if you think about the purpose of AI agents, at least in terms of shopping and things that they're doing for us, are like these hyper-efficient consumer proxies. They're always trying to negotiate the best deals, the best offers for their users. So some people are asking themselves, what do they need rewards for if they can always find the best value out there? What do they need rewards for if they can actually negotiate with businesses for better deals? What is the reward function in that future? Other people think that rewards are also going to die because businesses themselves are not prepared for it. If you think about the rewards landscape, most businesses operate closed rewards programs. They're siloed, they're proprietary. It's not going to be very easy for AI agents to get involved with them, to transact autonomously for their users. So a lot of people think rewards are going to disappear. On the other side, some people think that rewards will become a central currency for AI agents. Why would they think that? Why would rewards become a central currency for AI agents? Why isn't this just fiat currency, cashback, or other types of systems for that? Well, some people say that rewards will never die because people have an emotional connection to being rewarded. We want to feel like we're valued, and we want to feel like businesses are actually giving us some sort of value that we can use, a gift, the essence of a reward. But people really want, what do they want? They want rewards to be useful. They want them to be valuable. They want them to be flexible. They don't want them to live in small, siloed, closed programs. They want to be able to do whatever they want to with their rewards, with their points and miles. So I think the future, what we're seeing with AI agents and some new technologies are going to enable a better type of reward to emerge over the next 3 years. Okay. So let's be also practical. Can we think about? Some people, when they theorize and they develop futures on AI agents, it becomes very grandiose. AI agents are going to wake us up in the morning and they're going to give us coffee and then they're going to like pat us on our back when we're feeling bad, and it's going to be completely comprehensive treatment from AI agents. But what's going to happen in the actual near future for us? So here's some things that I know are going to happen because our company's working on these, and I'm sure other companies are also working on these problems. So one is, let's talk about business cases. So data-driven recommendations. So a lot of the time we think about AI supporting recommendation engines, and we think about that from a consumer perspective. Recommending specific products for us, recommending that we like this pair of socks, this is now in fashion. We know that you bought a purse last month and therefore you might want a scarf this month. We think about it from a consumer perspective. But what about from a business's perspective here? So data-driven recommendations for us are how you develop and you optimize your rewards program, the pricing you use for the rewards that you use, the time that you distribute rewards to the people, the personas that you want to distribute rewards to. How do you modify the redemption rates and things like that in a way that's very flexible and automated? So for us, the personalization or the recommendations are recommendations to the business themselves as to how to automate and optimize their rewards program. So that's very important. Secondly, in post-purchase engagement, this is very critical for us, especially sometimes in travel where we deal with purchase frequencies that are not so frequent, once a year or once every 2 years. What do we do? How can we touch customers in between that? Rewards are a tool for this. We can actually touch customers with rewards. So part of what our technology does is allow people to use their rewards from one business on any other business's products. So it's a cross-brand redemption. So when that happens, sometimes businesses think they lose a customer. But what if you could touch that customer and say, did you enjoy that new purse that you got with your airline miles? How would you like to earn some more airline miles with us in between flying? This is something that AI agents are going to be supporting. And also goal management. What is my goal of my rewards program? Is it to attract new customers? Is it to maximize purchase frequency? What is the specific strategy that I want to take with my rewards program? This is very difficult to do manually. And so AI agents can help with that. And on the consumer side, what AI agents are doing, at least what we're doing with them, is allowing people to earn rewards more frequently. People don't like spending a lot of time with rewards. It's not like people are on their mobile phones just looking constantly how they can use rewards or how they can earn rewards. They're just not really thinking about that. AI agents can do that in their behalf. So they can even write a blog post thanking the brand for that new product that they enjoyed, and that can be completely automated for them. That's a task that no one wants to do, that an AI agent can do and earn more rewards for the business. Also helping use rewards. Sometimes people just don't know how to use the rewards. They have a bunch of miles, but they don't want to spend the time figuring out how they can actually use the miles. AI agents can do that for them. This is all happening right now. So I just wanted to give you guys also a little bit of context on the market. We think that AI agents are actually going to grow the rewards market itself by at least 2 to 3x over the next 5 to 7 years. So if you think about like a baseline of maybe $180 billion for a rewards market, that's about like 480 plus billion that we think that the rewards market's going to grow over the next 7 years. How do we do that? Well, we do that by solving some of the major pain points. So one is breakage. Breakage is when people not using the rewards that they've been given. Well, I mentioned some examples of how we do that. AI agents can help you use rewards more frequently, make best use of the rewards that you have, so they're not just sitting there accruing, and businesses are not getting any value, and consumers are not getting any value. Second is new brand adoption. making it easier for businesses to adopt rewards, making it easy for them to attract and bring their own customers into the rewards program. That should be an automated process. It shouldn't necessarily be at the point of sale, someone's trying to sign someone up for the rewards program. Personalization, not going to touch on that too much, but the biggest impact we see is via network effects. Network effects mean every new participant that's joining an AI-centric rewards program benefits the other one. So every business that connects, everyone has access to their customers. All the new customers that come on board have access to products from new businesses. So this is a major driver, we think, for the rewards market moving forward. So if you're operating a closed rewards program, you need to be very attentive to this right now, because you're going to miss out. So in terms of AI agent revenue versus non-revenue, we think over the near term, the next 3 years, about 30 to 50% of revenue will be directly derived from AI agent interactions over the next 3 years. At least that's the revenue we're projecting from our company, from AI agents. We think over the midterm, it's like 5 to 7 years, we think it's going to be over half, at least over half of your revenue is going to be directly derived from AI agents bringing in this revenue with regards to rewards. I'm not talking about general revenue for your company, especially with regarding to rewards. So that's very significant. As I mentioned before, it's a really important point. If you're coming from a business, your program is probably very unprepared for AI agents to take advantage of this. Most programs, 99% of programs are closed. There's fragmentation, there's restriction, there's proprietary systems in place that prevent your rewards to be usable across different businesses and prevent AI agents from accessing the rewards program. So what's sort of needed in this space? What would be needed to allow businesses to better interface with AI agents? There's a couple things. So one is this concept of trustless infrastructure. Does anybody know what that means, trustless infrastructure? No one here? Okay. It means if I plug my rewards program into it, do I have the confidence in the system that it's fair? So if I plug in my rewards, and my rewards can be redeemable across the system, do I have to negotiate with any other party, or do I just plug my rewards program in, and AI agents can freely use this across the system with confidence? That's trustless. A trust system would be we're dependent upon a centralized rewards program, like a large business, like a large airline, which controls the rewards flow within the system. So this is a decentralized approach. Universal interoperability. This means that every reward that's out there needs to be usable across the system, so it's not just confined to a single closed rewards program. And there's a couple other tooling and permissions that we don't have time to talk about today, but just to note for later. So who are the big winners and losers for the AI agent era? Well, one are accrual-centered rewards programs. I don't know any consumer who likes an accrual-centered rewards program. That means you have to accumulate miles over years and years in order for you to find value. That bucks against current consumer preferences, and it's going to be inapplicable for AI agents. AI agents are always looking to monetize, to provide value to their consumers immediately. And they will choose rewards programs and rewards that provide immediate value to their users. So long-term accrual of rewards, that's going to be a big loser. Cashback as well, cashback loyalty. It solves one problem of providing immediate value. I bought something, I get cash immediately from that I can use for whatever, filling my bank account or another purchase. Cashback loyalty doesn't engender loyalty to the brand. It provides immediate value, but it doesn't engender any sort of loyalty. So AI agents know that, and they're not going to transfer their rewards into cash. Traditional loyalty coalitions, also a kind of closed approach, very manually constructed, not very easy for AI agents to interface with the businesses in coalitions, and also closed programs. The big winners, tokenized rewards programs. Tokenization is creating like a blockchain token, like we talked about in the previous panel. These are transferable. These are something that AI agents can use, transfer, and transact with ease. It cuts out 4 or 5 steps normally associated with using rewards in a traditional system. AI agents always adopt the most efficient way to to interact for their users. Open platforms as well. Closed rewards platforms require you to teach an agent how to use their system. Open rewards platforms provide an interface that AI agents can immediately use their rewards in. Also, I think there's a big opportunity for niche or independent brands. AI agents can access them much better than we can as humans. So they can find these independent brands. Independent brands can use rewards as a tool to attracting AI agents. Okay, finally, the last slide is about the timeline. So over the next 2 years is a transition period. People are just learning about agents now. The initial agents are being released over the coming months. But the big inflection point for those of you that are interested is coming towards the third and fourth quarter of this year. This is where we see agentic shopping agents really starting to get, people are going to be starting to use these more frequently. And those agents are going to be looking for value. They're going to be trying to book travel with you, etc. So that's coming this year. First reward agents, ours is being released this year as well. And so we know that that's about the third and fourth quarter of this year. And then multi-agent controllers. This is like being able to book hotels, use rewards, shop for clothing, a controller that controls these agents. So if you're thinking about it from the brand's perspective, when do we need to start investing or looking into solutions for connecting our rewards program for AI agents? It's probably about now, depending on how agile your brand is. If you want to be out in front of this and the first adopters of AI agents, you need to have something in place by the end of this year. So thank you very much. I hope that was useful information. Feel free to get in touch afterwards. Yeah, thanks.